entitled "Campers Wouldn't Leave My Sight," so I made them flee screaming. My girlfriend and I had been planning this camping trip for 6 months. I even hid a ring in my hiking boot because I was ready to ask her a certain question at our reserved spot deep in the forest. We're halfway through setting up our tent when I hear it. Drums, actual bongo drums echoing through the trees, getting closer. Then this couple appears through the brush, dreadlocks swinging, dressed in tie-dye everything, dragging a wagon full of random junk and a Bluetooth speaker blasting some kind of throat-singing remix. They walk right past our tent, right past the permit post with our reservation number 47 stapled to it, and start unloading their stuff maybe 20 feet from us. I walk over and politely mention we have a reservation for this specific site. The guy, who reeks like he hasn't showered in a week, just laughs and says, "Mother Earth doesn't recognize reservations, man." His girlfriend adds that they're entitled to camp wherever their spirits guide them, and right now, their spirits are guiding them here. We decide to give them the benefit of the doubt because, hey, maybe they'll be chill camping neighbors, right? Wrong. Within an hour, they're blasting music so loud a family of deer that had been grazing nearby literally runs away. When I ask them to turn it down, the guy tells me I need to stop being such a corporate slave and let nature be nature. His girlfriend suggests we should leave if we can't handle their energy. I'm sorry, what? You want us to leave our reserved spot? The next morning, I go for a walk to cool off and step directly into human feces. Not animal, human. Right on the trail near our campsite. When I get back and mention it, the girl just shrugs and says, "It's the wilderness. There are no bathrooms, no rules." That's when I notice our hatchet is missing. My girlfriend squeezes my hand and whispers, "We should just ignore them." She was right. We'd waited 6 months for this trip, and I wasn't going to let them ruin it. However, that night they have the loudest sex I've ever been forced to hear, complete with howling and slapping sounds that echo through the whole campsite. Probably the whole forest. It lasts 4 effing hours. The next morning, our spatula is sticking out of their fire pit, covered in what I really hope is just burnt food. But given what we heard last night, I'm not confident. That afternoon, we go for a hike, and when we get back, our pile of firewood is gone. The guy is literally using our wood in his fire. I tell him he needs to stop taking our stuff. He gets right in my face and says, "If I can't handle their energy, maybe we're the ones who should leave." I'm about to lose it when my girlfriend pulls me back to our tent. She asks if I want to leave. I look at her disappointed face. I have a ring hidden in my boot and a plan for Thursday night. We're not leaving. That night, they blast music until midnight, then have another round of loud sex that makes our previous night seem quiet by comparison. When I finally snap and yell at them to keep it down, the guy shouts back, calling me a virgin who doesn't understand passion. The next morning, I'm fuming, barely speaking, when my girlfriend sits me down. She's brought supplies for nature journaling. She has this look in her eye. What if we made them leave instead? We spend the afternoon planning like we're plotting a heist. That night, we start loud. I mean really loud. We stage this massive fight about the couple, yelling about how they've ruined everything, how I'm sick of being disrespected. I'm throwing our empty water bottles against the tent walls for sound effects. She's screaming back at me. Then I shout, "I'm done with you defending them." She lets out this blood-curdling scream. I start throwing her around the tent, our sleeping bags and camping chairs creating these horrible thudding sounds. Then she squeezes a Ziploc bag full of red acrylic paint mixed with water, and it explodes all over the tent walls. She's making these gurgling sounds while I'm grunting and yelling. More paint splatters, more thuds, then silence, dead silence. I hear gasping from their tent, then frantic whispers, then the sound of them absolutely destroying their campsite trying to pack up in the dark, crashing through the woods like they're being chased by a bear. I slept better than I had in years. The next morning when I popped the question, she said yes.